Hey folks, Jeff Brown here, Merchandising Director of Best Cigar Prices, and I'm here today because you've clicked on the magic button. You've clicked on the Macanudo button. You're talking about probably one of the most iconic brands that's out there, that's known worldwide. It's Macanudo, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, I could sit here and really talk about all the different sizes and shapes and everything else that Macanudo comes in, but what I wanted to do is give you a brief overview of the top 11 brands that Macanudo makes that we carry here at Best Cigar Prices. We actually carry more than 11, but some of them are super rare, very limited releases. I will talk a little bit about some releases, but they're kind of more not so limited that you can go ahead and get these available here at Best Cigar Prices. So, without further ado, you're talking about Macanudo, a company that's been around making cigars since 1968. Always known for consistency, always known for mildness, always known for just great flavor and a wonderful stick. Let's start with the most popular by far Macanudo, number one, the Macanudo Cafe. This is the one that comes in the green box, comes in a variety of different shapes and sizes, but what can you expect from a Macanudo Cafe? Well, let me tell you, mild and flavorful. That's what you can expect from Macanudo Cafe. You got a wrapper on the Macanudo Cafe that's a Connecticut wrapper. The binder is a Mexican San Andres, and the fillers are Dominican Piloto Cubano and Mexican fillers. Next on the list, number two, I'd like to talk about Mac Gold. Kind of rare because it's released once a year, okay? They only give you so much allocation, and that's because the wrapper is difficult to get on the Mac Gold. The wrapper is actually a gold Connecticut shade made from the first and second primings of the plant. Okay, so this is ultra rare stuff to get, okay? Next, you're talking about the binder. Again, from the first and second primings, it's a Mexican San Andres binder, okay? And lastly, the fillers, Dominican Piloto Cubano, along with Mexican. Now, let's talk about the third on the list, Macanudo Robust. This is a pure, medium flavored, medium strength cigar. Smooth as just heck, okay? The wrapper, very, very unique on this cigar. It is a Macanudo developed Havana seed. The binder, Mexican San Andres, and the filler, Dominican Piloto and Mexican. Next, number four, the Mac Vintage 2000. Very mild, mild to medium. They say at Macanudo that this is a cigar that they use the very best tobacco from the best crops, the best vintages. The wrapper, a Connecticut shade Vintage Selection 2000, thus the name Mac Vintage 2000. The binder, again, Mexican San Andres, and the filler, a Dominican Piloto with a Mexican mix as well. Number five, and probably one of the most famous Maduro cigars in the world, is the Mac Maduro. Don't let the dark shade of the wrapper fool you and think that, oh, this is a very strong cigar. Folks, super sweet, super ripe cigar, okay? Mild and complex. Again, the world's best-selling Maduro. You're talking about a wrapper, okay, on this thing. It's a Connecticut broadleaf. Mexican San Andres is the binder. Dominican Piloto Cubano filler along with Mexican. Mild, sweet, it's a can't miss, folks. If you like Maduro, you're gonna love the Macanudo Maduro. Number 6 and 7, kind of two interesting cigars because these are actually cigars that Macanudo makes that they put in coffins. Okay, so they're rarer cigars, a little harder to get, but readily available here at Best Cigar Prices. Number 6, let's talk about the Estate Reserve. This cigar is a celebration of Macanudo's 45 years in business, okay? When this cigar came out, it, again, rare cigar. 8 to 10-year-old aged tobaccos. Very mild, very nutty, very creamy, a nice light spice. Wrapper on this thing, Connecticut shade. Binder, Dominican. Filler, Dominican, again, comes in really beautiful coffins, great presentation, great for gifts. The other one that comes with it, don't get them confused, this is the Mao, M-A-O, Mao, okay? What is unique about the Mao is, yes, it is limited release, yes, it comes in coffins, much like the Estate Reserve, but the Mao, ladies and gentlemen, is made with the actual seeds from 1968. They went and found the heirloom tobacco, okay? They grew it down in the Dominican Republic. It harkens back to the original Macanudo, okay? So the wrapper, Dominican seed, Connecticut shade, binder, you're talking about a Mexican San Andres, and the filler is a Dominican, Nicaraguan, Colombian mix. Mild to medium, smooth, and again, comes in coffins. Number 8, probably a cigar that everybody recognizes as well. It comes in the blue box. That's the Mac Cru Royale. Very unique and exclusive tobacco is used in the Macanudo Cru Royale. The wrapper is an Ecuadorian Habano. The binder is La Vega Especial, made in the Dominican Republic and just for Cru Royale only. The filler is a Dominican, Brazilian, Nicaraguan mix. You're talking about a medium-bodied cigar, flavorful and great aroma. And remember, that's the one that comes in the blue box. Number 9, Macanudo 1968. Super bold, super complex. You're talking about a wrapper that comes from Honduras in the San Agustin area. The Habano Connecticut binder keeps all the goodness in there. Then by goodness, I mean filler. And the filler is Dominican, along with 2 different areas of Nicaragua. You've got Esteli and you got Ometepe. And if you know anything about Ometepe tobacco, that is probably the darkest, richest soil in Nicaragua, right around the base of Ometepe, the volcano. That's right. You're talking about a super bold, super flavorful cigar. I would think it's probably the strongest of the Macanudos that are out there. Now, let's go on to number 10 and 11, and we'll wrap this thing up, ladies and gentlemen. These 2 cigars I'm about to talk about are the newest releases from Macanudo. These cigars were released at the IPCPR show in 2017 out in sunny, hot Las Vegas. You're talking about the Macanudo Inspirado line. We're talking about the Macanudo White Inspirado, Macanudo Black Inspirado. What makes these 2 cigars unique and different? Let's talk about the white first, okay? The white is very complex, very sweet, very earthy, and a lot of good spices to it. It has a 6-year-old Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper on it. The binder is Indonesian, a lot of flavor in there. And you're talking about filler that is aged for 4 different years in different areas of Nicaragua. You got Esteli, you got Jalapa Valley, and then you also have a Mexican San Andres, okay? So you got this tobacco aging, coming together, marrying to make a great cigar that Macanudo is very proud of, the Macanudo White. You'll be happy you did with that one, let me tell you. Next on the list, we have the Macanudo Black. This is the one where science meets form and function, if you will. This was the first time that they actually left the leaves on the entire tobacco plant to ripen, okay? Then they stock cut the thing, and that's what makes it unique, okay? It's the very first time Macanudo's ever done this. The other thing that's unique are the seeds for the black. Okay, we're talking about Black Inspirado here. The seeds are a special and proprietary blend only done in Esteli, Nicaragua. Very unique fermentation. The wrapper, we're talking about a Connecticut broadleaf. The binder, Ecuadorian Sumatra. And the fillers, again, you're talking about Esteli, Nicaragua. Okay, that's where the cigar mecca is, if you will. This is probably one of the fullest and boldest new cigars that's out there. You're talking about sweet and peppery at the same time. So folks, I've given you 11 different brands of Macanudo. Try them all. You'll find one that's perfect for you, I guarantee it. Thank you and have a great day.